Premier Doug Ford appears to have changed his tune about the federal government's auto strategy.
Did you guys make up?
Well, I never had a problem. And yeah, is there differences? Sure there is. But I can tell you one thing, we agree on 99% of the stuff.
Ford was openly critical when Ottawa announced its plan to allow 49,000 Chinese-made EVs into the Canadian market. But he was all smiles when he was with the Prime Minister, and they had lunch, pizza lunch yesterday. In addition to Carney, Ford also met with the federal the federal industry minister.
I want to thank Minister Jolie for coming up with a great auto strategy that the minister has put together that we're going to be part of, and along with a few other folks in Labour. And we're moving forward.
We can't just have an auto strategy in a bubble in Ottawa. We need to work with the Premier. We need to work with everyone.
Ottawa is promising to create an auto task force that will work with Ontario. Premier Ford says selling any automaker in Canada should support our workers. With me now to discuss is David Adams, President and CEO of the Global Automakers of Canada. Hi there. Good to see you again, David. Ford previously criticized the decision to allow EVs from China into Canada, saying that it would hurt the auto sector in Ontario. So what do you make of where we are right now and the change of heart from Premier Ford, it seems?
Well, I wasn't party to that conversation, but I anticipate that part of the dialogue may well have been maybe greater clarification on what we understood from the Prime Minister's statement last week, that part of allowing Chinese EVs into the country was the prospect of having them actually build vehicles as well. And I think the Premier has previously stated that he would welcome any company into the province as long as they were going to be building vehicles here, using obviously labor here, parts, components from Canadian suppliers, that sort of thing. So I suspect that may have been part of their discussion, although it's unclear to us at this time what the announcement, the parameters around the announcement really are, because we really don't have any further information on that announcement other than what everybody heard a week ago last Friday.
Could you see that happening, David, those vehicles being made here in Canada, in Ontario?
Well, I think that the challenge for any new auto manufacturer is it's reliant on having the unfettered access to the U.S. market. And right now, as you know, we're in the process of leading up into a review of the CUSMA or USMCA trade agreement taking place, well, talks will be taking place over the next few months, but sort of leading to conclusion in July. And right now, with the tariff situation and the continued jabs at Canada from the president, that world that we used to operate in with some certainty has disappeared. So unless there is that unfettered access to the U.S. market, no tariffs, that sort of thing, I think it's a challenge to make the case for a company to say, well, come and build vehicles in Canada, because the Canadian market is just too small in and of itself.
Do you think that that is a move, though, that the auto industry here would support or oppose?
Well, look, I mean, I think the industry is always stronger with more competitors, but competitors that I think are operating by the same rules. So I think certainly for the supplier base in Canada, having more manufacturing here would make sense. It's better for the Canadian economy, the auto sector, I would suggest in general, having more vehicle manufacturing here. So on the face of it, I would see it as a good thing. But as always, the devil is in the details with these things.
David Adams is the President and CEO of the Global Automakers of Canada. David, always great to have you with us. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.